Monster Jam!
It is time for the first competition of the day, JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seated into a bracket based on a random draw. Coming up first, you will see 8 trucks competing in 4 matchups, where those 4 winners will move on to the semifinal round. Newark, who's ready for JCB Racing?
Coming up first, your Monster Jam World Finals High Jump Champion. It's Colt Stevens in Thunder Roaris.
Representing Overboard Motorsports, Jamie Gardner, Overboard.
The first matchup in round number 1. Who's going to move on? 2 stadium drivers in an arena. It's going to be a great matchup. Round 1 starts now. Oh, we had a light malfunction, I don't know what's going on up here with our officials here, but we're going to get them restaged and pull them to the starting line. Kim, these drivers, they look like they're getting ready to go here.
They're getting ready, and as they get set, they want to take that first spot in semis. Let's go green! That race was too close to call. We're going to get that official word from our officials to see who is the one that crossed the line first. As we're waiting to see who crossed the line first. It is Colt Stevens, Thunder Roaris.
There's the video replay. Thunder Roaris, Colt Stevens. He will move on. A great start, Kim. That is how you want to start it off. Getting into the semifinals like that and taking that racing victory.
He knows exactly what it takes to be the racing winner. He won racing last night, got those first 8 points. But as we get set for the second matchup, we'll see who he will be facing off in the semifinals.
We got a big Megalodon cheering section here in 18. Please welcome Angelina Knock in Megalodon.
From Buffalo, New York, it's time to get on the crazy train with Triton Robbins.
Another great matchup. 2 rookies, Kim, in round 1. This is a first-time matchup.
And both of them want to get that spot in the semis. They are ready. They are set. Let's go racing! Your winner, Triton Robbins, Crazy Train.
Triton Robbins, a Crazy Train. That was an incredible victory. Let's take a look at the Super Glue replay. Lightning fast, Kim. That was some lightning fast racing.
He is trying to make a statement in his second ever Monster Jam event. He'll be facing off against Thunder Roaris, Colt Stevens in the semifinals. But there are 2 more spots to be taken as we get ready for the third matchup in round 1.
Another first-time matchup. Please welcome 5-time Monster Jam World Finals champion, Adam Anderson in Gravedigger.
He is your 2024 Rookie of the Year, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco.
Another first time. Man, they're not waiting. Let's go green. defeats the 5-time champion.
It all came to that final turn, and you could tell Fernando Martinez put his foot on the pedal and on the gas and was all gas there. As you can see him crossing that finish line first, but there is one more spot in the semifinals. And with our final matchup in round one, we will see who will take on Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. As the excitement builds, we have an epic final matchup in round one to see who will earn their spot in the semifinal round.
It is a battle of the All-Stars in round one. Please welcome Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy.
He is your reigning World Finals Racing Champion, Zach Gardner, Wildside.
Another great matchup here, round number one. Plain Crazy, Wildside. Kim, this is going to be a hard one to pick. The kid's only 18 years old and Plain Crazy.
Both of these guys trying to earn their spot. Let's go. Your winner, Zach Gardner, Wildside. It is time for the semifinal round of JCB Racing. The winners of these two matchups will face off and move on in the final round. Newark, who's ready for more JCB Racing?
This is going to be an incredible matchup. The rookie versus the veteran. Who thinks your winner is going to be Crazy Train? And who thinks your winner is going to be Thunderorass? A semi-final battle. Will Crazy Train make his first racing final? Or will Colt Stevens go back like he did last night? We're about to find out. It's going to be a great matchup. The semis start now. What a close matchup in the semifinals. We're going to have to go to the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. Oh! Your winner is Crazy Train, Train Robbins. Train Robbins at Crazy Train. This is only his third ever Monster Jam event. He's never made it to the finals. He's never been to the top of the pod before, so he just parked back in his spot. But now, it's another great matchup. Who thinks your winner is going to be El Toro Loco? Or who thinks your winner is going to be the World Finals Racing Champion, Wildside? It's going to be a close one. Who's going to win? Let's go green! We're going to have to go to the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay for that one, too. Another close race. Watch the final come around. Your winner is El Toro Loco.
It is time for the final round of JCB Racing. The winner of this matchup will not only earn the first 8 points of the day, but be on top of the leaderboard in pursuit of the BKT overall event champion. Newark, are you ready to meet your racing final contenders?
First up, your 2024 Rookie of the Year. It's Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco. And on the other side of the track, making his first Monster Jam Racing final appearance from Buffalo, New York. It's Shine Robbins in Crazy Train. This is a matchup that I didn't think we would see in the finals. Who's gonna win? It's gonna be incredible. It's showtime! Come aboard the Crazy Train. Train Robbins gets his first Monster Jam Racing victory. His first Monster Jam victory. In his debut weekend in Crazy Train here in Buffalo at Monster Jam. He's out of that truck, Newark. Give it up for Train Robbins.
It was an epic first matchup leading up to that semifinal round and then crossing that finish line first. Triton Robbins, congratulations, your first racing victory here at Monster Jam. I saw your father in the back. He was cheering you on. He was going crazy for you. How momentous is this moment?
Oh, this is crazy. You know, I'm sitting back there watching the rounds go by, and I'm watching the best of the best get knocked out left and right. And you know what I'm thinking? Semifinals to the finals. And here I am standing here to be holding on to the winning racing run to this afternoon. Feels great.
You wanted to make a statement this weekend, and already with the first 8 points on the day on top of that leaderboard. But next up is the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. So what do you need to do to set yourself apart from the other drivers to get another 8 points?
You know what? I'm no stranger to the two-wheel skills, stoppies, sky wheelies, walking wheelies. You name it, the train will do it. So we're next.
Fans, give it up one more time for your JCB Racing winner, Triton Robbins, Crazy Train.
Here at Monster Jam, the action doesn't stop, and it is incredible right now. Crazy Train, Triton Robbins, the top of the leaderboard with 8 points. Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco with 7. Thunder Roars, Colt Stevens, and Wildside with 4. It's so on down the line. Now it's still anybody's game as we're going to get ready to go into the next competition, which will be the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Now, each competitor is going to have 2 attempts in the competition to perform their best moves on 2 BKT tires. And you want to look for stoppies? That's where we're just going to stop the truck up on the nose. Poppers, that's when they pick one of the side ramps and they pop the truck straight up. Wheelies, that's where they stand the truck on the bumper and walk it across. Bicycles, that's where they get the truck on the side of 2 BKT tires and walk it across, which is the hardest trick to do in Monster Jam. And moonwalks, that's where they get the truck on the nose, and it's like, think like Michael Jackson, right? Go up, you go down, backwards, and forwards. Now, we're hanging out here with this young lady. She's having so much fun here at Monster Jam. What is your name?
Madison.
Now, Madison, you know, we just saw the JCB racing competition, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to have fun ourselves, okay? This is the Monster Jam Truck and Pals race. So I want you to take a look at the big screen. I want you to take a look at the big screen here. There's 3 trucks here, okay? El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, or Megalodon. If you had to choose a Monster Jam truck right now to win this race, which truck would you choose? El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, or Megalodon? Megalodon? Okay, she says Megalodon. That is who she is choosing. And you fans here in Newark, you could choose a truck yourselves. So here we go. We're going to get ready to go. El Toro Loco's ready. Gravedigger's ready. And Megalodon is ready. All right, here we go. Cheer on your favorite truck, Newark. Madison, cheer on Megalodon here. I know you want Megalodon to win. We'll see what's going to happen. Oh, Gravedigger's got the lead. Hey, Megalodon won. Awesome. Nice job. Good job, Madison. Now, what I'm going to do here for you, I am going to send you home with this Gravedigger Truck and Pals. This is going home with you today, courtesy of myself and Monster Jam. But before I let you go back to your seat, I got one question for you. Are you ready for more Monster Jam?
Yes.
More Monster Jam action. It's coming your way with the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Coming up next is the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. You know the moves we've talked about. Now it's time for you fans to score at judgeszone.com. But Kim, that's where you come in because this is all new to the Monster Jam fans.
That's right, Matt. Fans, this is your first opportunity to have your scores in at judgeszone.com. I can tell the fans are so excited to now be a part of the action. So make sure those phones are out now and you go to judgeszone.com now. Already enter code NEW. That way you're in and ready to go. Our Mustang drivers will have 2 attempts in this competition. After the second attempt is completed, judgeszone.com will open, and that's when you will move the BKT tire to the score that you feel our drivers have earned. It's the next 8 points on the line, and you, the fans, decide who it goes to. Newark, who's ready for the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge?
Newark, I think you're ready. Coming up first is Jamie Garner in Overboard.
Put your hands together for Jamie Gardner, Overboard. JudgesZone.com is officially open for the first time today. So fans, it is now your turn. Make sure you use code NEW and now move that BKT tire up or down to the score you feel Overboard has earned.
Talk about a great run and setting it straight. Jamie Gardner and Overboard just sending his Monster Jam truck in that first attempt. Scores are locked in. So we're going to take a look at the video board and see what you fans thought. 4.675 for Jamie Gardner and Overboard. That will be the score to beat. Ladies, please welcome Angelina Knock in Megalodon.
Put those fins together for Angelina Knock, Megalodon. Fans, head on over now to Judges Zone. Time to get those scores in by you, the fans. Remember, you decide who gets those next 8 points. So don't delay. Get those scores locked in.
That was a great reverser by Angelina Knock and Megalodon. Cam backing up and bringing it right back down in the second attempt. A nice little popper, popped it up and brought the truck straight back down. Now, is that enough to be your new leader? We're going to find out because your scores are locked in. There she is out of her truck. It's a 6.916, your new leader. And your new score to beat is Angelina Knock in Megalodon. There's your leaderboard right now. Here in the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Angelina Knock and Megalodon is your leader with a 6.916, followed by Overboard with a 4.675. Coming up next, it's Adam Anderson in Gravedigger. Great nose wheelie on that first attempt.
Put those hands together for Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. Newark, we need you to get those scores in at judgeszone.com. Remember, the code is NEW for Newark and New Jersey. Remember, fans, you decide the next 8 points, so don't delay. Get your scores in now.
Adam Anderson, that first attempt, that was pretty solid. You know, that was a great move, you know, up on the nose, walking it back and forth. Here in a Great Clips two-wheel skills challenge. And a great bounce. And remember, he said it earlier, he's borrowing that truck. That's not even his truck. That is Kristen Anderson's truck. Your scores are locked in. Your score to beat is Megalodon with a 6.916. The score for Adam Anderson, a Gravedigger, is the 7.824. Your new leader and new score to beat. Let's continue on. Coming up next, it's Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy.
Keep those cheers going for Montana Robbins, Plain Crazy. I see a lot of phones out already. There's been some great scoring going on. We need to keep that scoring going as it's now open for Montana Robbins as he's out of his Monster Jam truck. He needs you. He's flying high with that Plain Crazy. He needs you to soar with that score at judgeszone.com.
Two great moves. They were great moves. Now is it enough? Because your scores are locked in. Your score to beat is Gravedigger with a 7.824. The score for Montana Robbins and Plain Crazy is your new leader and new score to beat is Plain Crazy. $7.995 is your new score to beat, followed by Adam Anderson with a 7.824. Megalodon with a 6.916. 4 down. We still have 4 more Monster Jam trucks to go. We're going to keep it going. Time to get on the crazy train with Train Robbins. Newark, let's see those train horns in the air. Let's see them for Crazy Train.
Let's hear those cheers for Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. Fans, you've been doing a great job this afternoon. We need you to keep up that great work at judgeszone.com. Again, you can take a look at that super glued to the action replay of that, balancing on the one BKT tire there, really kind of pushing that Crazy Train over the edge, but we need those scores in now.
Man, the Robin brothers did not come to play around here this weekend. Now, is it enough? Your score to beat is his brother in Plain Crazy with a 7.995. And the score for Trent Robbins and Crazy Train is all aboard your new leader, Crazy Train. Great job by Crazy Train, Train Robbins here this afternoon. Right now, he's our overall event leader as well. 9091 is your score to beat. Followed by Plain Crazy, Montana Robbins, 7995. But we still have 3 more trucks to go. Coming up next, it's Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco.
Put those hands together for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Keep that enthusiasm going as you go to judgeszone.com. Remember, you can scan to score that QR code on the video board or enter judgeszone.com with the code NEW. There is Fernando Martinez out of his Monster Jam truck. He wants that score locked in now.
Very nice job. You know, the nice popper up on the nose, walked it back and forth in the second attempt as well. Your scores are in. Your score to beat is Crazy Train with a 9091. The score for Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco is 8.203. Currently put him in second place. Let's get on the wild side with the world racing champion, Zach Garner. He's got the steering wheel out the window. Look at the video board. He is not using the steering wheel at all. Check out the onboard shot. Scoring is open for Zach Garner Wildside. He went for the bicycle on his second attempt. That's where he went. You go sideways and you get BKT tires. He actually got it last night. That's what got him the victory. But that first attempt, let's talk about this. No steering wheel at all. He got it popped up, detached the steering wheel, and using literally forward reverse to get the truck to just keep staying balanced. Scores are locked in. We'll check it out on the video board and see what you thought. It's a 7.861 for Zach Garner in Wildside. We still have one more truck to go. Coming up next, it's Colt Stevens and Thunder Roaris. Let's give it up for Colt Stevens and Thunder Roaris. Colt Stevens and Thunder Roaris, a very nice job on the second attempt. That straight sky wheelie and landing on the tailgate here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Check it out on the video board right there. Straight on the tailgate. It brings it right back down here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Scores are locked in. What's the score going to be? 7-0-7-5, which means your winner is Crazy Train. Triton Robbins with 2 in a row, 2 competitions. Newark, make some noise!
Triton, so far, it is a perfect event for you. Talk us about those crazy skrills that you put that Crazy Train on, how you got the second win of the day.
Oh, you know what? That truck is feeling perfect. We just made some minor adjustments. I'm still living out here, out on my biggest dream. You know, my family and friends, they're out here supporting me. But you know what? They also know I have some crazy nightmares about these trucks to keep me up all night, to drive me better. And I don't know if I'm dreaming or if this is reality, but it feels good.
Well, right now, yes, the fans absolutely are loving you. And right now, you have a 2-point lead over El Toro Loco for the overall event championship. Next up is Monster Jam Donuts. What do you need to do to continue this dominant streak, pick up another event win?
Like I said yesterday, we struggled a little bit in donuts because the rear steer was a little slower than it should have been. We have that sped up now, so I should be able to throw it into the turn a lot quicker than normal and be able to spin that truck as fast as it'll go.
He's 2 for 2 today. Give it up for your Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge winner, Triton Robbins, Crazy Train.
Let's take a look at the big screen here as our BKT overall event leaderboard. Crazy Train, Triton Robbins with 16 points, followed by El Toro Loco, Fernando Martinez with 14, Wildside with 9, and Plain Crazy with 8. It's been a wild afternoon so far, and we're just getting started here with Monster Jam. But right now, fans, we're going to take a short break with our halftime. During this brief break, you head to the official Monster Jam merchandise stands and check out all that great gear. But don't go too far, because when we come back, we're going to kick it into high gear with some freestyle motocross, and we'll see if the story can happen. Can Crazy Train, Triton Robbins, come out as the overall event champion here this afternoon? We'll have to find out. More with Monster Jam in just a little bit. But right now, it's halftime.
Newark, give yourselves a round of applause. That was awesome. Awesome job. But now it's time to get back to the action. It's time for the next competition in Monster Jam. And I'm talking about Monster Jam Donuts. In this competition, Each of our Monster Jam drivers will only have one attempt to put down their best donut on the track, and it'll be up to you fans to be the official judges at judgeszone.com. Now what you're looking for is speed, the control, how fast those Monster Jam trucks are moving in that donut, and of course the wow factor. The next 8 points are on the line, and you will decide who it goes to. So Newark, who's ready for Monster Jam Donuts?
Time for the train horns in the air, Newark and Trent Robbins in Crazy Train.
Let's get all aboard the Crazy Train with Trent Robbins. Kicking things off in the donut competition, and that means now judgeszone.com is officially open. So fans, you know what to do. Make sure you move that BKT tire to the score you feel Crazy Train has earned.
And Trent Robbins is trying to get that overall event championship. Let's check it out on the video board and see what you fans thought with the score. 7.960. That is your score and your score to beat here in the donut competition. But we're just getting started. Get loud and make some noise, and please welcome Jamie Garner in Overboard.
Let's hear it for Jamie Gardner, Overboard. Remember, fans, you can scan to score that QR code up on the video board, as well as just entering the code NEW at judgeszone.com. You decide the next 8 points, so don't delay. Get your scores in now.
And Kim sliding around that track, having some problems with Jimmy Gardner and Overboard. Scores are locked in, and we'll find out what you fans thought of his run. It's a 3.964 here in the Monster Jam Donut Competition. Tough break for Jamie Garner and Overboard. We're going to continue on. Coming up next, it's Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy.
Put your hands together for Montana Robbins, Plain Crazy. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Remember, fans, you can take a look at that super glue glued to the action replay of that donut performance. Was it enough to overtake his brother, Triton Robbins? That's up to you now at judgeszone.com.
And again, you want to watch the obstacle. You know, the drivers all afternoon, they're using that pod, but the donut contest, you really don't want them to. Scores are locked in. We're going to check it out on the board and see what you fans thought. It's a 5.951. That'll currently put him in second place. Coming up next, it's Colt Stevens in Thunderosaurus.
Keep those cheers going for Colt Stevens, Thunder Roars. Head on over now to judgeszone.com. Make sure you move that BKT tire to the score you feel Thunder Roars has earned. And Matt, what a way to pick up the momentum in this competition.
Absolutely. Colt Stevens and Thunder Roars really coming out and laying it out here in the donut competition. Will that put them in the top spot? Will it be enough to be your new leader, a new score to beat? Because your score to beat is Crazy Train with a 7.960. The score for Thunder Roars, Colt Stevens is... There's your new leader and new score to beat here in the donut competition. Your leaderboard right now, Thunder Roars with an 81985. Crazy Train, Trent Robbins with a 7960. 4 down. We have 4 more competitors to go. Let's see if we can get the victory. It's Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco. Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco will be the first to compete out here on the track in this pair.
Let's see those bullhorns for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Steering wheel out of that Monster Jam truck, putting it down on the track. But what did you fans think? There is Fernando Martinez out of his Monster Jam truck. Got dizzy out there with all those revolutions. But fans, it's up to you now at judgeszone.com.
That's right. It is up to them, Kim. He had the steering wheel out the window, blowing the smoke. Score to beat is Thunder Roars with an 8.195. The score for El Toro Loco is... We're not done yet. Coming up next, it's Adam Anderson in Gravedigger.
Let's hear it for Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com, and Adam Anderson, Gravedigger, coming out here with a vengeance, trying to get on top of that leaderboard. Remember, fans, it's the next 8 points on the line, and you decide who it goes to. There is that donut up on the video board. Put in your scores now.
Is it enough? That's the question for you fans here in Newark. You need to just let us know when you get your scores locked in. Scores are in. Your score to beat is El Toro Loco at a 9.046. The score for Adam Anderson, and Gravedigger is 8-4, 8-0. That'll currently put him in second place. Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco needs this victory to be that much closer in contention for the overall event championship. We're not done yet, Newark. It's time for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Get your scores locked in for Angelina Knock in Megalodon here in the donut competition. Very nice set of donuts. Did you think those were the best donuts? That's what you need to tell us now at judgeszone.com. Great revolutions, consistent momentum, a very nice job. Will it be enough? Scores are in. Your score to beat is El Toro Loco with a 9-0-4-6. The score for Megalodon is your new leader and new score to beat. Now, he won the donut competition last night. He can win it again here today. It's Zach Garner in Wildside. Steering wheel out the front window. Steering wheel out the front window. And maybe some of the fastest donuts of the afternoon. That's Zach Garner in Wildside. We hope you're judging based on skill in this competition, Newark. Skill-based judging. Those were fast. Those are the donuts that got him the victory last night here inside the Prudential Center. Very nice job, but isn't it enough to get the victory here today? That is the question, because Angelina Knock in Megalodon had some great donuts as well, and she's your current leader and score to beat here in this competition with a 9.121. And the score for Wildside is 8.769, which means your winner is Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Angelina Knock in Megalodon gets the victory. And 8 points towards the overall event championship here this afternoon in Newark.
Angelina, what an epic donut you put out here on the track. Talk a little bit about what was going through your mind. Did you know that you had done enough to pull off this victory?
Fan, I have to say, it can be intimidating with such amazing drivers here this weekend. But you know what? I'm the only female here, so I knew I had to represent for all of the incredible ladies, little girls, a todas las latinas que están aquí con nosotros esta noche, and grandmas, you too. This win was for all of you incredible women here supporting us today. And hey, ladies, how about we show them boys just how loud we can get? Let me hear you!
Angelina knocking Megalodon. So great Monster Jam Donuts, a very nice job. There it is. How the tables have turned, Newark. The BKT overall event leaderboard right now. El Toro Loco with 21 points. Followed by Trent Robbins and Crazy Train with 19. Zach Garner Wildside with 15. And Megalodon with 12. It's still anybody's game. As we're getting ready to go into the final competition, which is the freestyle competition. Now, each Monster Jam truck and freestyle is going to come out here, and they're going to have 75 seconds to turn their most spectacular freestyle performance. And you want to look for them using all the obstacles, being creative, having a wow factor, technical moves, and combinations. Those are some of the things you want to look for in this judging criteria. Now, Newark, there's one thing I want to go over with you fans. When our drivers are out here on the track performing, if you see one incredible move, I mean, it's so spectacular, but the rest of the run was okay, does that really deserve a 9 or a 10? You got to take the whole run into consideration from start to finish. Now, let's take a look at the video board because we're going to do a little game together before we get into freestyle, okay? We've done individual games, but this one I want to do as a group. This is called the Helmet Shuffle. And the goal is to follow the trophy. So keep your eyes on the video board. Here we go. Who thinks it's number 1? Who thinks it's number 2? And who thinks it's number 3? Let's reveal the answer and find out. It's not number 1. It's not number 3. It was number 2. Great job, Newark.
Monster Jam fans, it's now time to have all of you help us get freestyle started. So I need everyone here in the arena to light up your cell phones. So let me see everyone here at the Prudential Center light up phones. I need to see all of you from every level. Get those cell phones lit up for me. Now follow my lead and stay to the beat. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep it going. for Jamie Gardner, overboard. Scoring is officially open for the freestyle competition, and getting things started there in the overboard Monster Jam truck. Fans, this is the final competition where you will decide who walks away with the final 8 points of the day. So don't delay. Get those scores in now.
And Kim, that's a great start. That is how you kick it off here in the freestyle competition. I mean, just some major error. And right here, this incredible save. I mean, just a great job. Scores are locked in. Let's take it straight to the board. It's a 6-7-3-6 for Jamie Gardner and overboard here in the freestyle competition. Angelina Knock and Megalodon is up next.
And that is going to do it for her. But fans, put your hands together for Angelina Knock, Megalodon. Time to get those scores in at judgeszone.com. Trying to get as much of a wow factor as possible. Didn't get to finish that run, but we still need a score. Get that in at judgeszone.com.
And she had a nice run going, Kim. A very good run. Right here's a big air, and if you look at it, it's just a bad bounce. That's what it is right there towards the end. She tried to get it saved, but a very good job. Newark, make some noise for Megalodon. Angelina Knock, let her hear ya. Get her back on her side. It's a 5-9-9-2 that'll currently put her in second place here in the freestyle competition. A great job by Angelina Knock in Megalodon.
I'm now in the stands with 2 of our Monster Jam fans, Leon and Fun. And guys, are you guys having a blast so far here at Monster Jam?
What?
They're having so much fun. You having fun? Who's been your favorite truck so far?
My favorite truck is Megalodon.
Any other Megalodon fans in the house? There are so many fans. Well, what you're going to do is play a game called Name That Truck. And up on the video board, we're going to put a puzzle piece. And as the puzzle pieces fall, your job is to name that truck as soon as you know what it is. Are you ready?
What?
She's ready. Newark, we need your help as well as she tries to name that truck. The puzzle pieces are starting to fall as soon as you know that truck. Yell it out.
I think it's Megalodon.
She thinks it's Megalodon. Is she right? She is right. Congratulations, Leon. We have a prize for you and being able to name that truck. You said your favorite truck was Megalodon. You're going to go home with a Megalodon puff truck. That is for you. Congratulations. Let's hear it one more time. She was able to name that truck.
Here comes the 18-year-old Montana Robbins and Plain Crazy.
your hands together for Montana Robbins, Playing Crazy. It's time to get your scores in now at judgeszone.com. Had a strong, consistent competition all day long. Now wants to finish strong here with his awesome freestyle performance you're seeing on the video board. But don't delay, fans. Get those scores in now.
It was a good, consistent run. You know, had some nice air. He hit all the obstacles. A great job. Your scores are locked in. Your score to beat is Overboard with a 6.736. And the score for Montana Robbins and Playing Crazy is 7.312. Very nice job, Montana Robbins, and Playing Crazy. Let's take a look at the video board. We're going to see where our three drivers are shaping up here in this competition. Playing Crazy, your score to beat, followed by Overboard, and then Megalodon. Now let's take a look at the overall event championship leaderboard as well as Rick. That's what we're going to be doing after this. We're going to be crowning our overall event champion, Toro Loco, Fernando Martinez with 21 points, followed by Crazy Trey, Trent Robbins with 19, Zach Garner Wildside with 15, and Megalodon with 12. Anything can happen when it comes to the overall event championship, especially we still have 5 more drivers to go. And right now what we're going to do is we have another live event happening at this exact moment. It's Orlando, Florida. And Kim, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, is just dominant right now in Orlando.
As you can see him competing in JCB Racing, putting down the fastest time on the clock with 10.167 seconds, taking the win. And there he is competing in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. You know, Matt, people are saying that he is redefining the sport with skills just like this one. He's showing why he is so dominant, showing why he's the reigning World Finals champion.
At this point, Kim, I think with just Tyler, and he just goes out there and says, all right, let me give this a try. Like, I think that's what Tyler does now. You know, I've watched his kid for a long time. But are you fans ready for more freestyle? Thunder Roaris, Colt Stevens is up next. Newark, it's Morgan and Morgan backflip time.
Let's hear those roars for Colt Stevens, Thunder Roaris. The competition is truly heating up, and now, fans, it is now your turn to head over to judgeszone.com, making a statement in front of Gravedigger out of his Monster Jam truck. Colt Stevens needs you now to get those scores in.
What a run. We don't even need to do score to beat, do we? Let's just go straight to the score. 9614, your new leader, and new score to beat is Colt Stevens in Thunder Roars, landing the Morgan and Morgan backflip. See, that's what I was talking about, you fans, earlier. When it comes to what you're going to see out here on the track, Colt Stevens did everything. He hit all the obstacles. He had a nice nose wheelie, a couple nice other moments, and of course, the wow factor, the backflip. He did it all. But we're going to keep it going. Can he get his first overall event championship? It's Trent Robbins in Crazy Train. Let's get those train horns going. Come on, Newark. Let's see them. Well, it looks like we're checking on the Monster Jam truck. This is not good. Their officials are out there. He will be put on the 60-second clock. There's a 60-second clock. He has to be able to get out here and compete to try and see if this truck will fire. His father right there, Bob Robbins, trying to check and see if this truck will fire. There's 30 seconds left in the clock for Freestyle to see if he can fire up. There it is, up in the corner, 24 seconds. Part of the Monster Jam rules, you got to be able to fire within so many seconds. He's fired with 8 seconds to go.
Let's hear it for Trent Robbins, Crazy Train. Time to get those scores in now at judgeszone.com. He is trying to pick up the final 8 points of the event, trying to get that overall event championship. Will he take over the lead here in Freestyle? That's up to you, the fans, now.
Great poppers, great nose wheelies walking across the pod. A very nice job by Trent Robbins in Crazy Train. Scores are locked in. Let's take a look. It's a 7.692. That's currently going to put him in second place here in the freestyle competition. Colt Stevens and Thunder Roars is your score to beat. with a 9.614. Trent Robbins, Crazy Train 7.692.
I'm here with Jalen, a Super Moss Jam fan.
I did it!
Yes, tell them who's coming up next at Freestyle.
It's Toro Loco!
Let's see those bullhorns for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Keep that excitement going as you go to judgeszone.com. Time to get those scores in to see who's going home with the final 8 points. And he's out there on the track. Let him hear you, Newark.
It was a very good run. Front to back, side to side. He hit it all here in the freestyle competition. Scores are in. Score to beat is Thunder Roars with a 9.614. The score for El Toro Loco is... it's an 8.316. That'll currently put him in second place. Colt Stevens and Thunder Roars with a 9.614. Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco with an 8.316. And Trent Robbins, a Crazy Train, sitting at third place. Your top 3 drivers right now in the freestyle competition. But we still have 2 drivers to go. Coming up next, it's Zach Garner in Wildside. Clock is paused with 28 seconds left. Here in freestyle, we'll see if you'll be able to continue. Looks like the officials are just grabbing some debris here. They want to get some debris off the Monster Jam track here for Zach Garner in Wildside in order for him to be able to continue his freestyle run. The bedside hanging off the side of that Monster Jam truck. He's not going to be able to continue, unfortunately, here in the competition. So get your scores locked in for Zach Garner in Wildside. That is a tough break. Started his freestyle run so strong, wheeling across the pod. Just doing a great job getting some huge air in a freestyle competition. Zach Garner in Wildside. Scores are locked in. Let's take a look. 7.449 for Zach Garner in Wildside. Newark, who's ready for the black and green wrecking machine? Who's ready for the 5-time Monster Jam World Finals champion? It's time for Adam Anderson in Gravedigger. Get your scores locked in for Adam Anderson in the Gravedigger. He just came out there Gravedigger style and tore up that track. Newark, make some noise for Adam Anderson. It was a great run. Scores are locked in. Is it enough to be your winner? Your score to beat is Thunder Roars. Look at the air. Just look at the air. Score to beat Thunder Roars with a 9.614. The score for Adam Anderson and Gravedigger is it's an 8.937, second place, which means your winner of Monster Jam Freestyle is Colt Stevens and Thunder Roars. But was it enough. Because it's 8 points towards the overall event championship. 7 in JCB Racing. 7 in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge and Donuts. 6 in Freestyle. A total of 27 points. Your overall event champion is El Toro Loco Fernando Martinez. Fernando said he wanted an overall event championship here in Newark because this is one of the loudest crowds he's ever performed in front of. And guess what, Fernando? You've done it. You're the overall event champion in Newark, New Jersey.
Fernando, you came out here and proved that sometimes consistency is what's going to get you to the top. Talk about your competition all event long, how it was you that became the overall event champion.
You know, sometimes you got to be a bridesmaid long enough to be the bride. And right at the end of the event, baby, we are the bride. It is so nice to be married to you, Newark. Thank you so much for that. I couldn't have done it without Logan right here. He's my crew chief for the weekend. First time being a crew chief. So, my friend, I'm glad I could give this to you. And of course, I could not do it without the rest of you fans. You guys are amazing. A todos mis latinas, lo quiero mucho. I love you guys so much with all my heart. Newark, you're the best. I love you, and I'll see you here again tonight.
Keep those cheers going one more time for your overall event champion, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco.
Congratulations to Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco, your overall event champion here this afternoon. On your way out, make sure you stop by the official Monster Jam merchandise stand for all that great gear. Hey, Newark, we still have one more to go, and there's limited tickets available. So if you want to come back tonight, come back and join us. On behalf of Fellow Entertainment and Monster Jam, we hope the fans had a great time. My name is Matt Isbell. Thanks to Kim Cantoni. But Newark, before I let you go, there's one more thing I got to say. And that was Monster Jam. We'll see you next time.
The keys in the ignition, so drivers fire your engines. It's a battle to the end. Never give up, never give in. It's grit and guts, dirt and dust. Get out your seat and put your hands up. Let's ride, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam, Jam, Jam. Yeah. It's wheelies and backflips, donuts and burnouts and walk-its. Full throttle, head to head. You be the judge of which truck's gonna win. Let's ride, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam, Jam, Jam. When I say monster, you say jam. Monster, monster. Yeah, when I say monster, you say jam. Monster, monster.